How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again, live reacting to One Piece, chapter 1157. How is it going? Happy Sunday. What's going on, chat? Hope you're having a good one, as usual. Hope you're having a good one. Want to apologize ahead of time. A little raspy today. Coming off of sickness. Still not 100% to be honest, but I will say I'm glad I'm streaming on Sundays instead of Fridays, because if I was streaming on Friday, I'd be like wrapped up in a blanket like, hey guys, what's going on? You know, it's time for that One Piece 1157. You know? I mean, some people might like that. That's some ASMR shit, you know? Some really raspy, low, you know, like, how's it going? How we doing today? You know, it's just a One Piece reaction time, you know. Would you prefer me to fake my voice for you guys? If that's what you really want, you know, I'm a man of the people. I'll do it for you. But either way, we are live both on YouTube and on Twitch, of course, per usual. If you're on one platform having supported the other, you know what to do. So you know what to do. Hit that follow button or hit that subscribe button or whatever the case may be. Appreciate you guys out there. Yeah, looks like we are okay tech-wise. Good. We are live. Good. All right. Coming off another break, man. Coming off another break. Nah, man, I'm telling you, I think I got the flu. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is. I think I got the flu. I'm not sure what it was. But I've been basically like a paperweight, like a glorified paperweight for like the entire week, bro. So I haven't had a chance to really do much. Even like I haven't even been able to even watch like movies or TV shows or anything. I've just been like passed out, sleeping for 15 hours a day. Like, it's been pretty terrible. I hate it. I really hated it. But I'm coming out of it, so I'm feeling a bit better. I might have to mute every now and again for a cough. Samuel wants to know, Zoro, what do you think of the new One Piece anime opening? For me, it's top 5. The song is really unique. Like, the thing... Here's my... I'm sorry. Gotta be honest here. Gotta be honest with this. Visuals-wise, it's number 1, maybe number 2, compared to the last opening. The last opening is probably number 1, actually. Not thinking about 26, I think. It's definitely, like, top 3 at the worst, visuals-wise. As far as song goes, I think it's pretty generic. I'm sorry. I think, like, I don't have a problem with the starting bit. Like, the starting bit has started up slow. And I was like, okay, I can build into something. And it's just very soft J-Rock, and it's very toothless, and it's very boring. And I don't like songs that don't have a little bit of edge to them. You know what I mean? It's got to have a little, you know, you got to do it, man. And sometimes that can work, right? Sometimes the soft kind of like tone can work. It didn't work. Like, there's action scenes going on, and it's like, it's like, that doesn't work, man. Give me something I can get hyped to, man. Not all openings have to be like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not some just hype beast, like, you know, IQ idiot. I understand that there's tones and they could shift, but I just feel like for what the opening like was showing, the visuals, the song wasn't matching it. It wasn't matching it, man. It wasn't matching the energy. The drop was just flat. I wasn't super into it, man. I wasn't super into it, man. Appreciate the advice. I might have to, honestly, after this. Get some vitamin C. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. Thank you, Darth. I appreciate it, man. What do you mean there aren't... Wait. Samuel, do you say there's not many J-Rock songs in anime? I would argue most anime openings are J-Rock songs. Because the thing for me is, like, my expectations for these anime openings, these One Piece anime openings, are so high right now. Because, to me, 25 and 26 are 10 out of 10s. I still, like, play 25 and 26 just randomly, just to hear them again. Right? and to watch them again, especially 25, 26. Those. So with 27, I was like, all right, you got to bring the fucking heat, and we couldn't go 3 in a row. It's still, like I said, the visuals save the opening to it. Like, not only save it, but they take it to a very nice place. I still think that the opening is great. I just lament the fact that we could have gotten another 10 out of 10 opening with a good song. The song is just okay, and the visuals are 10 out of 10. So it's like, on average, like a 7.8 to 8 out of 10. You know? Which, I mean, we could have done better. We just could have did better, man. You know? Yeah. It just doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't work for me. The ending is good. I like the ending. I mean, I don't know why. I don't really like showing all the Vegapunks or whatever. It's cool. It was alright. I did like the twist at the end with the Vegapunks. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the ending's good. I like the last ending better, personally, with Bonnie. But this ending's good too. Ending's good. I have no complaints about the ending. It's a solid ending. Nothing to complain about. Oh, I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been good, man. I've just been sick, man, like crazy. Got a goddamn flu or something. Agreed, amazing visuals, the song isn't good, but the last OP was incredible, but this one not so. Man, that last opening is insane, man. Yeah, it sticks with me. Visually, it took some chances, you know, and the song is memorable and unique, and you know, there's nothing like it. It's great. It just hits all the right beats, man. Opening 25 is goated as well, but the only issue opening 25 is it takes too long to get to the good animation. The first half of the animation of the opening is just like, you know, looking at the calligraphy inside the circle. It's like, all right, let's get to the good. And then once it hits, bruh. The second half to opening 25 is the best opening of all time. Once those strings start coming in, the fucking in the back, oh, it's so fucking goated, man. I love opening 25. But yeah, I'm getting a little off topic. If you're just joining us, we are live on both YouTube and Twitch. Be sure to like the video if you're a YouTube viewer. Help support the stream, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. We're going to be starting the reaction soon enough. Just waiting for a few more people to come into the stream, and then we'll get going with that reaction. Just a minute or two, probably. We'll see. We shall see. Should probably exit Steam. Okay, exit Discord too. All right. I got a latency warning. Are you guys okay? Am I lagging a little bit? Or are we good? I hope we're good. Hope we are good. I really do. Zoro fanboy, long time no see, man. Hoping all is well. Oh my god, dude. How you been? It has been a while. I haven't seen you in chat in a while. Yeah, I'm doing good. So like I said, I'm a little sick right now. It's coming off probably a flu. So yeah, you might hear some coughing, but all things good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Doing all right. I'm excited to get into One Piece, man. I've been craving it for too long. In the anime, my favorite character is getting bodied by Luffy. Lizard coming down the power. Lizard? Lizard? Do you mean Kizaru? Is that like a autocorrect thing? Look, man, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say, look, people get mad all they want. By all means, do it. I think Kizaru was stronger than Luffy and Egghead. I think he was. Obviously, I think Luffy can hold his own, and they you know what I'm saying, they're comparable, but I think in Egghead, Kizaru was stronger and was holding back because he didn't obviously want to be there and he didn't want to kill his friend. And he was kind of conflicted the whole time. And he fed Luffy. That's pretty much confirmed at this point. He fed Luffy when he was, out of Gear 5th. And that in my mind makes me pretty confident to say that if you're fighting with someone, right, and you're both kind of laid out on the floor, and before you can get out, get up, your opponent like walks over to you and gives you some food, and then lays back down, you lost the fight, man. Because that man could have literally just jumped you at that point and ended your whole career. Kizaru won that fight. I'm sorry to say, there's no way to look at it. If you believe Kizaru fed Luffy, which Oda confirmed, he basically confirmed it. There's no justification for Luffy stronger, because Kizaru would have killed him if he had the willingness to do so. But he probably wanted to hope beyond hope that he can get Vegapunk out of there, or something could happen, right? Maybe even like the Nika thing, because remember, Kizaru was doing the Nika dance back with Bonnie and Kuma all those years back, right? He knows about Nika. Maybe he secretly admires Nika as well. So that's my thing. All the evidence points to Kizaru not being fully 100%, going all out, holding back intentionally, and you feed your enemy, you beat your enemy. I'm sorry, if I'm fighting somebody and I hand him a grilled cheese sandwich after I knock him out, I won the fight. Even if he got back up afterwards, it don't matter. He got the Uber Eats delivery, man. It is what it is. The thing is, people don't understand, Luffy's just in his infant stages of his Gear 5th right now, man. He still has a lot of training to do. Even, this arc with the Conqueror's Haki training, right? It's not just Zoro that needed to get that lesson taught to him. But Luffy needs to be able to utilize his Conqueror's Haki more effectively and more efficiently as well. He doesn't have it completely mastered yet. I don't see what justification there is for Luffy not going all out. He was trying to save the life of Vegapunk, and Kizaru was trying to end the life of Vegapunk, although he didn't want to. Luffy had no reason to hesitate to try to protect Vegapunk, so I don't understand how they weren't both going all out. In fact, Luffy's job was to just stall Kizaru so that Vegapunk can get away. He wasn't even beating him is one thing. He didn't even need to beat him. He just needed to stall him and to maintain his attention so that Kizaru couldn't kill Vegapunk. And he failed. He failed. Kizaru killed Vegapunk. I'm sorry, it is what it is, man. What's up, Rono Wolf? I'm doing well. I don't want to get into this whole debate, though. It's time to react. We have delayed enough. We have bullshitted enough, as much as I enjoy the bullshittery. From time to time, we are One Piece 1157 time. Bring up the chapter if you want to read along, guys. You know what to do. It's time. It's time. It is time. Let's do it. Anyone just joining us, like the video, support the stream. Appreciate you. Here we go. One Piece, chapter 1157, The Legendary Bar. Only Child, we're still on this Yamato stuff. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 39. He died protecting the village from Kaido, leaving no trace of his body behind. Goddamn. Who? He died protecting the village from Kaido. Am I missing something? Who are they talking about? I thought this was going to be a Yasui thing, but it doesn't seem like they're talking about Yasui. So who the hell are they talking about? And why is there a fucking Kaido? I just saw the fact there's a Kaido snowman Why is there a goddamn Kaido snowman? Ain't that a little insensitive to put next to a shrine of a person that got murdered by Kaido to the point where there's no body left behind? That's a little insensitive, Oda. A little insensitive, man. A little insensitive. Anyway. Foot Colony Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. Oh, what a mouthful of a name. Foot Colony Temple of the International Philanthropy Federation. Woohoo! This is a ton of loot. Let's haul it all out. Nice work. That's everything. Let's book it. Damn, they're really coming out. Yeah. We get more rock stuff. We love to see it right off the bat. Please stop. That money was donated for poor children in need. Yeah, right. If that's true, why hasn't it been turned over when you were gonna You were gonna keep it, right? What? Aid organizations stealing donations that are supposed to go to underprivileged and needy people and keeping it for themselves? There is no parallels to that in real life. Fake story. I know this is a fantasy story, but we're getting a little crazy here. I prefer a little bit of realism in my One Piece. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, Ochoku, hey. Lower the lift. We're still on the ground. Shut up already. Hey, Shiki. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about them. What? Toss, chow, whoosh. Huh? Gee, this motherfucker, bro. Oh my god, dude. This motherfucker cannot be serious. Bro, this motherfucker cannot be serious. He just dropped a bomb on him, bro. He's like, oh, bring the lift down? Sure. And then he fucking threw a goddamn Looney Tunes bomb at him, bro. A goddamn Looney Tunes bomb on him. Gee, ha ha ha. This way, the rest of us all got bigger cuts. All get bigger cuts. Suckers. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Damn it, these bastards know everything about us. Isn't the army here yet? They're close, sir. We can't let them escape. Yes, sir, Lord High Priest. Seal the temple. Yeah, these iron bars have just sprung up. They're trying to trap us, eh? I'll bust through, out of the way. What? Yo! The white beard, man. The hell? Is the island sinking? Wow, no, this is an earthquake. It's gotta be his handiwork. Newgate! The temple is... Gotta admit, I'm a bit jealous I can't do that. Interested in getting a power, huh? You better choose wisely. If you seek one out, you'll be stuck with it for life. Good point. Yo, I kind of fuck with the little bromance going on, dude. The fucking, like, mentor-mentee relationship here with Kaido and Whitebeard. It's really fucking cool, man. It's really cool. Like, I'll tell you this right now. Alright, I'm gonna get hanged for saying this, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. These few chapters that we've gotten with the Rox Pirates are especially, like, even this panel right here. The combination of those might just be better than all of Kaido's backstory that we saw in Wano. It might just be, man. I know that's crazy to say. But it's the truth, man. Kaido's backstory, they're fleshing him out a little bit, giving him a little bit more than I was small, then I was medium, then I was large. If you know, you know. Oh, man. He's like, good point. Who was it? Which one of you tried to ditch us down there? They point to Shiki flying. Figures it'd be you, Shiki. Oh, Kyokun, thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. Oh, I love this man, dude. I fucking love this man, dude. I don't care. Oh my god, dude. That's great. Oh, Kyokun, thank goodness you survived. I was so worried about you. With a fucking smile on his face. What the hell are you doing? Everyone, move it. I'm gonna kill your ass. You at least kept the treasure safe, right? Of course. Hey, Rox, look at the shore. It's the Navy. Vohahaha. New challengers have shown up. Hey, knock it off with the infighting. This ain't the time. We should have been getting ready to ship off. The Marines are everywhere. That was fast. Did someone leak our plans? Screw it. No point prepping to sail now. Get ready to fight. Plunder everything and sink them all. Yeah, bro, these no-name Marines are gonna do something to the fucking Rox pirates. Get real, folks. Come on. In your dreams. In a mere 2 years since their formation, the record of the Rox crew spoke for itself. 16 documented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash, 5 towns wiped off the map, 1 nation brought to ruin, 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 of international law, and 25 criminal records quietly erased. Even with the future Pirate King Goldie Roger sailing the seas, it would not be an overstatement to refer to this period as the era of... Oh, shit. Oh, all right. Well, hold on. Hold on. We're getting a little crazy now. The era of Rox, eh? Inishi, New World. What are you doing? Leave this place at once. All non-affiliated nations are considered lawless territories. Don't concern yourselves with the humans living here. They have no rights. That's messed up. The world government can't just decree everything like that. Let them go. This country gave aid to Elbaf during our famine. Out of kindness of their hearts. They're our friends, our saviors. King Harold, help us. Excuse me. We're not leaving without repaying our debt. Harold, you understand that Elbaf is under consideration for becoming a member nation, correct? Intervening to help us would be one thing, but you'll only hurt your membership bid if you intervene on behalf of the non-affiliated country. So stay out of the way, Harold. Damn, well, he shot a woman. You scum. You aren't human. King Harold. Oh, shit. How does the Navy afford all these ships, bro? They keep getting clapped. Like they lost like 75 ships with Rox, probably mostly Marine ships. Then Harold's out here cleaving ships in two. Like they lose ships like nothing, bro. How do they find the money for all these damn ships, bro? Especially like one warship, right, is worth a pacifista. So if they're losing 70 plus pacifistas, they gotta be broke as shit. Anyway, King Harold exposed. Elbaf monarch sinks innocent battleship. Alliance with government revealed as ploy. World Economic Journal headlines. World Economic Journal headlines? Does that mean that Morgan's is around? Or was there a paper before Morgan's? This is such a long time ago. It can't be Morgan's, right? Unless it's a young lad. Young Morgan. I don't know how old Morgan's is now, but... Interesting. Vohaha, you see, that's the government for you. Ida's Tavern, Elbaf. Let's drink at the castle, Harold. Don't be dumb. I'm not letting a man with a reputation as bad as yours come to the mainland. Your whole nation should be joining up with me. Come on, Harold, give it up. I can't stand seeing you grovel to the world government anymore. Spit, spit, spit. Sooner or later, Albaf will become a member nation of the world government. Did you think shaving your head was a sign of good faith? Is that cultural thing you got? Is that a cultural thing you got from somewhere? Garf laughed at me too. Garp, that guy hates the top brass. He'd also be better off as a pirate. Oh shit, okay. A little Garp respect. I love to see it. They're a massive organization. Sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, very true. Very true. The Marines aren't just like all in all evil. They do on a daily basis help a lot of people. That is true. But there is the balance of like, yes, they obviously counteract the evil pirates of the world, and they're doing their best, on a more like, smaller level to help, in certain parts of the One Piece world. But then again, they are the military power for one of the premier evil entities of the world. The premier, not one of the premier entities of the world, and actively work to protect and to shield them from any sort of consequences for the horrific actions, including slavery, including the list. We can go down the whole laundry list of crimes. Like, they've done it all. I don't have to explain to you how bad the Celestial Dragons are, right? So it's like, on one hand, you are correct. The Marines, day-to-day basis, they help, people, yada yada. They keep the peace. They're more of like maintaining the status quo. And maintaining the status quo, you could argue, is evil when the status quo endorses slavery and all the other lists of crimes that I could talk about. So it's like, yeah, I can see what you're saying, but on the other hand, it's like, if there's like a weight, like a scale, right, of like, what's worse here, or what's worse or what's better, I'd say it's like, I think like evil to good scale, I'd say the Marines all in all are like 70-30, maybe 65-35. If I'm feeling generous, I'll say 65-35 evil to good on the scale there. Personally, based on what I've seen the world government do and the Marines basically help protect. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, let me just remind you all, when Rouge was having Ace, we got that flashback during Marineford, all right, of the world government ordering the Marines to go around and kill all pregnant mothers that could potentially be tied to Roger, that may have had some sort of connection with him. Do you know how many pregnant women were probably murdered by Marines because of that? So that kind of stuff isn't exactly, you know what I mean? That kind of evil isn't easily washed away, to me. So that's just my opinion on it. But I get what Harold's saying. Sorry, I had to cough a little bit. They're a massive organization. Sure, they have corrupt trash in their ranks, but the Navy is a fine army. The average Marine helps save people on a day-to-day basis. Some of them already come from Albaf, like John Giant. Yeah, he got bodied by Whitebeard. If more of our country's warriors followed suit, they could use their boundless strength to really make a difference for people everywhere. Now that's terrifying. Why don't you talk some sense into him, Aida? I wish I could. If Harold was my son, I'd tell him you should choose your friends wisely. Hey, don't take shots at me. Ultimately, Rox was correct because he died. He died, man. You can't appease evil, man. You can't appease evil, dude. You can't do it. The only thing that's right is to fight against it. To bring it to the light and fight against it. It's the only way you can appease evil. Lawful neutral is a great way for my D&D people out there, or people who know the alignment spectrum. the alignment chart rather. Lawful neutral is a great tag for the. Well, no, I'd say lawful evil. Personally, I don't think they're neutral. I don't think they're neutral. I think they're evil. I think they're more evil than they are good. To be honest, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I don't care how many towns you protect against pirate raids. You allow people to be like abused in the worst ways that humanity can possibly be abused. And let's not forget what we saw in Impel Down, right? It was kind of glossed over, but look at all the levels of Impel Down. Yes, they're prisoners, but they were treated to some of the worst torture. And remember when they talked about bringing Ace, or when they talked with Boa Hancock when she was first entering Impel Down, right? And they were talking to Boa, and they were like, they were talking about something along the lines of when people come to Impel Down, they go through the dip, basically, I think it was called, or something like that, where they dip people into hot, boiling water for a bit to cleanse them or whatever. So every prisoner, whether they're level 1 or level 6, are dipped into boiling water at the start of it. And they're like, oh, it was really impressive. Ace and Jinbei didn't, or Ace and Crocodile didn't scream out when they were dipped in this water. And it's like, bro, and that's just one of the tragedies, one of the horrific things that the Marines do at Impel Down. I mean, most of these people are horrible people, but when you're torturing prisoners to that degree, I think that's a level of evil that's not acceptable. And, and its lobby had some really questionable things going on. Every infrastructure of the world government of the Marines and the world government is corrupt. It's evil. It's lawful evil for me. But anyway, I'm gonna focus on the chapter. I had to go on a tangent because people kind of gloss over how evil the government is, how evil the Marines are. I mean, I don't even have to bring up fucking O'Hara. Oh, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, Arch, man. You want 2014? Don't age me like that, Arch. Don't age me like that, man. I'm glad I'm alive too. I'm not that old, man. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're alive too. I'm glad everyone in this chat is alive as well. That's nice of you to say. Navy HQ. If a giant were to roll over in their sleep, people could be crushed to death. If one just loses their temper, lives could be lost. Do you really think humans can coexist with such creatures? That's the gist of what they told me. They really said all that? Yep. Oh, we got the youngins! They're fine letting them join the Navy, but that's all, huh? Vice Admiral Garp. Sengoku, Harold is an honest man. He's trying to learn from history and change Elbaf. Vice Admiral Sengoku. There's rumors he's going to be scouted by Rox, Vice Admiral Tsuru. If that's true, the Navy might not be able to stand against them. Admiral Kong, future Commander-in-Chief. Wait, Admiral Kong? Admiral Kong? We got a Kong panel? Woo! We got a Kong panel. Let's go. It's number 2 in the series or number 3. I don't remember how many. Not many. In the story, we got a fucking Kong panel. That's crazy. Future Commander-in-Chief. That's actually insane. You made good points, but it is what it is. Damn it, we're really stuck between a rock and a hard place now. Still, you can't deny. There's another panel of Kong. Let's go. Woo! We got Kong, baby. That's crazy, bro. I thought Oda forgot about that man, Kong. But I gotta say, outside of that one panel with him with his arms crossed, this man Kong, his titles, he must be strong, it is what it is. This man, to me, I'm looking at him, he's got no aura, man. He's got no aura, dude. He doesn't have it. I don't know what it is about him, dude. He just looks like, maybe it's the sweat, like someone said in the chat, he's sweating all the time. I don't know, man. He ain't got the aura of a fleet commander, man. Or Fleet Admiral, I said Fleet Commander. Fleet Admiral. You don't got the aura of that, man. Just, But I respect it. I respect the Kong hype. It's like seeing a fucking panel of Bogard. It's like, oh, oh. You get excited, 42 years ago, Hashinosu. This is huge. This is really huge. This is big news. Big news. It's gotta be big news to work. He's gotta be alive, dude. 42 years ago? Big news was alive 42 years ago? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. This is big news. Shakiyaku has quit as captain of the God day. Of the Kuja pirates. That means there's no chance we'll run into her at sea anymore. It can't be. I said, oh my god, the Sims are out. It can't be. I said so because I dreamed of being attacked. Bro, you cannot be serious. I dreamed of being attacked by Shukaku's Kuja pirates. Damn it, we've wasted our youth. Shaki-chan. What are you up to, Shaki? Do you reckon she quit so she could chase after a man like you did, Gloriosa? Does love always lead to ruin on the island of women? Like you would know anything about the pain of love. You crank out kids like Pop. Yo! Burn that bitch! Fire! Air her out! Let's go! Oh, that's great. Oh, that's a mean burn. That's a mean burn, man. That's a mean burn. He's like, you just a hoe. Like, better be a slave to love than to be a fucking hoe on the streets, popping out kids like popcorn, dude. That's crazy. She said that. And look at the lads. Don't think I didn't notice. Look at the lads. We got freaking Oven, and we got Katakuri, man. We've got Oven and Katakuri out here. Look at Katakuri in the fucking corner, looking like a madman, dude. Let's go, my boy. Bro, as time has gone on, my love for Katakuri has not wavered. It has not shrunk. I don't care if he's not like one of the top tiers of the story anymore, like he's been out power crept or whatever the case may be. I still love that man, dude. I still fucking love that fight, love that character. And who knows, man? He's a Conqueror's user. Maybe his Conqueror's hockey takes that next step and we see him again in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Mom Pirates, there's a chance something could happen there with Katakuri, man. Look at that, that. I'm just saying. Anyways, I honestly can't imagine getting her getting lovesick. I'd never forgive her if she went after Roger. It's always Shocky this, Shocky that. At least you've only got eyes for me, right, Newgate? I've never been in love with you. Damn, bro. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. That's tough. Yeah, man, he does deserve a power-up. That's what I'm saying. Like, if fucking Lucci can get a power-up, why can't Katakuri get a power-up, right? And why can he not be an ally? Can you imagine, in the final war, Katakuri helps Luffy? Bruh. Like, I am genuinely curious what the structure of the Big Mom Pirates are now that Big Mom is dead, right? Is Katakuri the captain, or is it just kind of like we're figuring things out and hoping to get Mama back, or what's the situation? What is the situation? Like, yeah, man, I don't know. It's very exciting. I've never been in love with you. What did you just say? I'm the popular sensation, Miss Buckin. Ain't that enough? No, I want you. She wants that white beard, you know what I'm saying? Wants that white beard. So they, I doubt that, Fucking Weevil is actually Whitebeard's son based off of this. He didn't seem to have any love for Miss Buckin. No way, something crazy is happening. What's wrong? It's the Kuja pirates, huh? They're coming towards the coast. Huh? What? In Pirate Island's history, this incident is said to rank among the greatest... What? In Pirate Island's history, this incident is said to rank among the greatest, even with all that yet to come. It's a goddess. I can die happy. Thanks to the ride, Tritoma. This will do. Yes, ma'am. Tears blur my vision, yet her light still blinds me. The simps are out, dude. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. But I get it. Look, man, I get it. Like, she'd be like 100 out of 10 if she didn't smoke. The smoking takes her down a little bit. But outside of that, top tier. Brunettes are my weakness as well. Is she real or am I dreaming? So pretty. So this is Pirate Island. What brings you here, ma'am? This land is too filthy for you. You mustn't go any further. Wait a minute. Are you joining the Rox crew like Gloriosa? No, I just want to live here for a while. What? Quitting won't matter to the Marines. They'll always be after me since I was a pirate. So I'm going to hide out here for a while with all of you. You'll protect me, right? Of course we will. This place smells. We'll clean it up right away. I want to open a store. We'll build one for you. Let's grow some flowers for her. My God, dude. My God. So I will say, the question needs to be asked, guys. The question needs to be asked. Shaki in the prime. Boa Hancock. Who we choosing? Who we choosing? The best of her era versus the best of this era. Who we choosing? I'm not going to vote. I'll let you guys vote, but... Hey, what's with all the noise? Why are you rats making such a racket? The Rox crew is back. This is bad. Don't blame her, Captain Rox. This was our doing. Huh? What's she doing here? So, Shaki's bar. She had it first here. The pirate island of Hachinosu was abuzz with excitement. What the hell is this? Creek. Shaki's ripoff bar had finally opened. They say the wait just to get in would take over a month. Creek. Oh? Welcome, I'm so happy to see me. You'll be my first customers. Would you like a drink? She's an angel. Even Whitebeard! Even Whitebeard! Yo, that's crazy. Everybody, Rox and Whitebeard. That's cool. Shakiyaku was like a flower blooming in the dry wasteland. She's an angel. Her very presence enriched the island. The inhabitants of Hachinosu came to covet her as a treasure. I just can't open it. An irresistible crown jewel. I'll give you a hand. Unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. This place smells great. What do you mean by that? Target of theft. Oh, is this going to be the fucking rescue arc? Is this going to be some fucking rescue arc shit? Room of Authority, Mary Joie. I'll take an entire arc of flashback. I don't care. This shit's goated. I'll take more. I'll take more. I need more. Room of Authority, Mary Joie. Very well, relay this to Harold. We shall accept Elbaf's admission into the world government on one condition. The warriors of Elbaf must kill Rox. Dun dun dun. He ain't killing Rox. That's nonsense. It's not happening. We know Rox. I mean, unless Harold was there in God Valley. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Interesting indeed, yo. I cannot believe this man Rox is out here simping like this. Whitebeard too is crazy. Like Whitebeard, that's a look. I know I just said Boa Hancock versus Shaki, right? I know I just said that, but Boa Hancock, for all of her gifts, and she has many, never got top tiers like this, acting like this. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't to like maybe Blackbeard she could have gotten, but we know Blackbeard's been a simp for a while, right? So that's not anything crazy, but like besides Blackbeard, like has Boa made any top tiers like this? Not like this, bro. This Shaki might clear. Shaki might clear. At feats alone, this is not power scaling, guys. This is simp scaling, all right? Simp scaling is very serious. But Shaki might be the best to ever do it. I'm going to be honest. Like, might be the best to ever do it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Break. No, no break! No! Why are we getting another damn break, man? We just got a fucking break, dude. Alright, that's it. That's the chapter. 1157. What'd you guys think of it? What were your thoughts? This chapter was alright compared to other chapters. Not a whole lot blew me away. There was some funny moments. I do like seeing the slice of life of the Rox pirates and the interaction between each other. Seeing, like, Whitebeard interacting with Kaido. Seeing fucking Shiki being a silly goose, bro. That was great. That was probably my favorite part of the chapter, I'm going to be honest. That was hilarious and awesome. And yeah, we're clearly building to something. Shaki's probably going to get kidnapped by someone. Because, I mean, why else would they say, unfortunately, a treasure is always the inevitable target of theft. Was Shaki like kidnapped and brought to God Valley, and then I don't know. I doubt it, because God Valley, we know why all the pirates arrived on God Valley is because of Ginny, right? So it wasn't to do with like rescuing Shaki, so that's got to be a separate issue. I don't know. Oda has been watching too much HoloLive VTubers recently. He watches HoloLive VTubers. Is that canon? Is Oda a VTube enjoyer? I get it. Look, I get it. I'm not gonna. I know people are gonna expect me to shit on VTubing. No. It's cool as fuck. It's a cool concept, right? And especially when the technology gets even better and better. Technology is good now. Or you can have like this really detailed avatar that emotes with you. That, you know how many times I wish I didn't have to fucking go on camera. Where I just want to be a lazy slob and just sit down and talk to you guys. But like, I got to put the camera on. Obviously, it's just better for views and stuff, right? I wish I had the money and resources and time and effort to make into a model, right? I wish. But I don't. So I respect the hustle. I really do. It's a difficult thing, and it allows a lot of people who can't, or maybe who are insecure about showing themselves on be able to stream. It's a cool situation. I'll give that. Thank you very much. $20 from Rono Wolf is insane, man. Thank you so much. That's incredibly nice of you to do. Remember what Garp says when he hears about God Valley, chapter 1096. You're gonna have to remind me. You're gonna have to remind me. This is a long time ago. A good model costs like 10,000. Fuck that, brother. I mean, if you're like serious about VTubing, and like it's an investment. I get like it's a worthwhile investment to do it. Respect, you know, I that's gonna be one of those things where like, okay, I'm going all in. I'm doing this, and you go for it. All streamers who are like dedicated to, you know, making streaming a full-time thing and really like dedicating a lot of effort into it, you're gonna sink money into it because you know you got the equipment, you have your mics, you have your green screens, you have your cameras, you have all this stuff. Hold on, we got a she's song baby. God, thank you so much, Kirby. Thank you for the sub, Kirby. 34 months, man. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he said the world government stole the crown jewel. I see. I'm going to have to look up that paddle. Someone send me that paddle. Hold on, I got to see. Sorry, guys. If you didn't join early, I'm kind of sick a little bit, so I'm a little bit of a mess. But yeah, that's a great. If that's true, Rono Wolf, that's a great comment. I completely forgot about that panel. He said the world government stole the crown jewel. So was she on God Valley? But the thing is, like, I'm remembering the panels, right, of God Valley, and it was like Garp showing up and Rock showing up and Rock saying, like, you know, get all the treasure or something, right? Like, Ginny radioed to let people know that devil fruits and, like, you know, things like that were going to be on the island, right? So how does that work? It seems like it's, if it's God Island, or God Valley, rather, there's going to need to be a little bit of, like, unless I'm misremembering, there needs to be a little bit more explanation there. But that is interesting. That is interesting. And if it turns out that the reason why Rox was on God Valley was because of Shaki, that means that he got undone by a woman. A woman was his undoing. Which is the fate of all great men. I'm kidding. Maybe Jenny did leak that information. I don't know why she would know that, but she was like working the phones, got the information network going. Maybe she knew. Maybe she knew. I don't know. Maury Callipy did the Egghead manga song. What's the Egghead manga song? I don't know what that is. I'll be honest. I don't know what that is, guys. They're saying Shaki is the reason God Valley took place. She was maybe taken by the royal government, offered. Oh, God. I jumped up. Hold on. As a prize. Hence why. Okay, I see. Well, we'll have to see. The man who jumps is in the chat. Let's go. The man who jumps. Let's see what you got to say, my friend. Let's pull out the Japanese to English translator. Glad to catch you. In the flashback, we learned that Rox wasn't such a bad guy after all. The world government, under orders from Emu, had King Harold kill his friend Rox Zebek. This seems to lead to the truth of what really happened in God Valley. Could be. Oh! Hold on. No, okay, I was going to say, My brain completely went off the rails there. Because I was thinking, oh, if he did actually kill Rox, then that would make sense why Loki would want to kill him. But Loki didn't kill him because it was probably the government that killed him. You know, yeah. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking with gas here. We're cooking with gas here. The only thing Roger Pirate say is Gavin says no using the captain card to call dibs this time. That's crazy to say about a woman, dude. That's that's crazy, dude. Ah, that's crazy. You might be right. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. That's actually insane. Yeah. Well, as far as your comment, the man who jumps, Rock's not being a bad guy after all. Debatable. Debatable. Do we want to go down the laundry list of his accolades here? Let's go down the laundry list here. 16 undocumented raids, 76 sunken ships, 14 ports reduced to ash. Are those just all world government ports? I doubt it. One nation brought to ruin. Entire nation brought to ruin. That's a lot of civilian deaths. 3 unprecedented violations of Article 18 in international law. Probably some more civilian deaths. I don't know what that article is, but it's probably bad. And 25 criminal records quietly erased. Well, I don't care about criminals. But yeah, the rest, you know, he's not the greatest guy. Probably. Not the greatest guy, I'd say. But that's why I like him. I don't want him to be a good guy. I want him to be a likable scoundrel. I want him to be a little bit of a scumbag. A likable scumbag, my favorite archetype of character, or one of at least. The likable scumbag. It's always tried and true, baby. We love to see it. And that's, look, some of my favorite characters are likable scumbags, man. Just think about it. Think about in history, and like, you know, media, likable scumbags. They're everywhere, man, and they're great most of the time. That archetype is so great. You know? That's why I like Buggy so much. He's a scumbag, but he's likable. You know? He's a likable scumbag. Scoundrels that'll occasionally do the right thing, but most of the time are just looking out for self-interest. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But, yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream soon, guys, in about a couple minutes, so get your last bit of questions in. Like I said, I'm not feeling super good. Probably going to take my meds after this and get some nap time in. Or we'll see what goes. I don't know. I probably got to eat. We'll figure it out. But I do got to wrap up soon, so let's get those questions in. Blackbeard is due to be born 2 years later in this flashback. Do you think we'll see him and maybe learn about what makes him unique and potentially his mum? His mum. Are you British, Sensei? Or Samuel? I don't know, I call you Sensei. Samuel? Are you British? That's like that scene in fucking Inglourious Bastards where he says, like, 3 glasses and he does it the wrong way, and I'm like... You're from the UK, aren't you, mate? You said mum. Mum. That's not an American thing. You don't say that here. But to your point, it's a good point. It's a good comment. I hope not. I'm okay with the mom. See, yes, I knew it! I knew it! I was like, my British sensor went off. Because we say mom, and Brits say mum. Don't know why. We do ma or mum. Mom. Brits go mum. Me ma. Me mum. Anyway, I'm okay with keeping white Blackbeard a little vague. I don't think this is his time. Like, we're already dealing with Loki and Rox and a bunch of other characters. So honestly, we don't need to go into Blackbeard 2. We can save that. We can save it. We can maybe tease some stuff. I don't mind a little teasing. Oda likes his teases, and I like to be teased. Pause. But I do enjoy it sometimes. So I'm okay with that. But let's save the good stuff for a little later, man. When we get into the Blackbeard stuff, I'm okay waiting on that. Ah, I see. It is a dialect thing. I see. That is part of the translation. Ah, so we're getting a direct... Okay. Rox was a more likable antagonist as opposed to the main villain. So, this is the thing, right? And I actually do agree with you, now that I'm thinking about it, and here's why. I went on an entire tirade. If you were here during my reaction, I went on a bit of a tirade talking about the Marines, right? And how there's two sides to their coin, right? On one side of their coin, they help innocent people, yada yada, and they stop like pirates from doing horrible raids and taking advantage of people and things like that. All well and good. On the other hand, you have the dark side of the Marines, and there's literally a list too long for me to name of all of the crimes that the Marines, not just the world government, the Marines are directly responsible for. And the world government as well, with the Marines acting as the power, the enforcement of that evil. And I think ultimately the evil outweighs the good, in my personal opinion. I think regardless of, the little bits of good you're doing here, the great amounts of evil greatly outweigh that good, in my personal opinion. Now, Rox, while he's doing a lot of evil and it's all for self-interest purposes, his ultimate goal from what we understand about him is to take down the world government. Emu, all of them. He's like, I'm coming for that ass. Just you wait. Now, I don't know why he's so interested in doing that. Maybe he just doesn't like anybody of authority. Maybe it's more altruistic than that. Doesn't matter. On a day-to-day purpose, yeah, he does do probably some scummy things. Loots, pillages, other things like that. Sure. I'll grant that. But at the end of the day, if he's working all towards the goal of taking down the world government, you can argue that the ends justify the means in that regard. Because the world government is such an insanely oppressive evil in the world that his selfish pirating and looting is a small price to pay for the ultimate payoff of the world government being taken down by him. Right? I know it's a little more complicated, right? Because it depends on personal values and what you hold to be personally more important. But to me, I'd say the world government is more evil than Rox is. Or I should say the Marines are more evil than Rox is. For all the terrible things Rox does and all the horrible people he employs, his goal at the end of the day is ultimately just, even if he's not doing it for the best reasons. Even if it's not altruism. I'd argue it's worse on the Marine side of things that they decide that they are the enactors of justice and everything else is wrong. Right? They have a little bit of a stick up their ass in that regard where they see themselves as like, we are the designators and the judges of justice, and everyone who doesn't agree with it shall be given the law by the harshest penalty we can provide. It's like, fuck y'all, dude. Fuck y'all, man. The government is essentially a mafia boss. They're essentially a mafia boss. And just look how they're dealing with Harold here, right? Look how they're dealing with Harold. They're like, Harold, if you want to join us, if you want to join our people, Harold, My paisan, Harold, you can join us. You can have the protection of the world government. But I just need you to kill this one man for me. If you kill this one man for me, we'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll eat some pasta. I made some lasagnas, delicious. You know what I mean? They're a mob. They offer protection at the price of fear, oppression, just the worst kinds of sins. So I am not as empathetic to the idea, like, oh, the Marines, they're actually kind of good. Like, no, they're not. They're not. And I'm not even using real world standards to judge that world. Like, by that world standards, they're not. Because I hate when people do that. They'll take, like, oh, they'll use, fucking United States, fucking 2025 logic to describe a fantasy world, and certain actions and acts in that world is, like, wrong, when circumstances are completely different, right? I'm not doing that here. I'm just saying, even by the One Piece world standards, there's no justification for the evils the Marines take part in, or the world government. It's just straight oppression, man. Straight fascism, man. Anyway, we're not going to get too political here. I'm going to wrap the stream up on that note. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate everyone stopping by for the stream. Thank you so much to everyone that donated. I mean, we got some crazy donations. I mean, Rono Wolf with a freaking 20 bomb, and then Arch with a 10 bomb. And of course, thank you for the subs and everything. Kirby, man, appreciate you guys. Really awesome time. I'll catch you on the next stream. Maybe not next week if we're on break, but I'll catch you soon enough. I'll be there. So, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful night.